Hong Kong has been battered by nearly 7 months of unrest, which was sparked by a proposal to allow extraditions to mainland China, but morphed into a large revolt against what many fear is Beijing's tightening control. Demonstrators gathered in Victoria Park to march across Hong Kong's island through the Causeway Bay district, usually packed with tourists and shoppers, central and the commercial heart of the international financial hub. Many carried banners listing their main demands, including fully free elections in the city, an independent inquiry into the police handling of the protests, and amnesty for nearly 6,500 people arrested during the movement, nearly a third of them under the age of 20. Along with huge peaceful rallies, the semi-autonomous city has also witnessed violent clashes in which the police have fired tear gas and rubber bullets, while protesters have lobbed petrol bombs. Activists have accused the police of brutality and rights violation, while city authorities and the central government in Beijing have accused pro-democracy protesters of rioting. China has also alleged that the unrest has been funded by foreign powers and has bristled at criticism from rights groups and governments of the way protests have been handled so far. Organizers have received permission from Hong Kong authorities for the New Year's Day march, but groups of police in riot gear were present near some parts of the planned route, which media saw them stop and search a dozen people. Hong Kong saw in the new year with an evening of peaceful protests that descended into a tear gas-choked clashes between hardcore demonstrators and the police overnight. Thousands of people linked armies to form a human chain that stretched for miles along busy shopping streets and neighborhoods on New Year's Eve. Later, protesters set fire to barricades in some parts of the city as the police launched 2020's first volleys of tear gas and used water cannons to disperse the crowds. The protest movement has become quieter since the city's pro-democracy camp scored a landslide victory in municipal level vote in November, seen as a referendum on the Beijing-backed government. But protesters have vowed to continue their fight for greater freedoms.